Hello, I'm Robin Fite, Stamping Country. Welcome to my stamping studio. Today, let's make an Easter card together. This is made with an a la carte stamp called Easter Dove. And for this project, we will need a card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5. We will need 2 additional pieces of Whisper White paper. One is 4 by 2.5 and the other is 3 3/4 by 2.5. We will also want to cut a piece of Concord Crush cardstock 3 3/4 wide. To begin, I'm going to use my 4-inch wide piece of Whisper White cardstock. I'll dust it with my embossing buddy because we're going to heat emboss. We'll use Versamark ink and our Easter Dove stamp. We'll stamp He is Risen. After you stamp your image, you want to place it in your powder palette and add, this is gold embossing powder. We'll tap off the excess. This is just a powder, so the next thing we're going to do when we heat emboss is melt that embossing powder so that it becomes a solid. And I just know somebody's going to ask, that dripping in the background is the rain outside. As you can see, I'm holding it in one place till the powder begins to turn to a solid. And then I move it along to the next area. I have a smooth, even finish on my heat embossed area. Next, I want to emboss it with a set of embossing folders that I received for free from Celebration. This one's called Designer Frames. It comes with 2 different embossing folders. I'm going to use the oval one. We'll place this in our folder until the He is Risen is centered in the oval. Make sure it's straight. Place it at tab 1 and your cutting pad, and then a second cutting pad, and run that through your Big Shot. While we're at our Big Shot, we're also going to emboss using the Starburst embossing folder, which was in the Holiday Mini and is still available. Next, we need our Concord Crush cardstock that is 3 3/4 wide. We're going to line that up so that the corner of this cardstock is in the corner of my punch. This is the scallop trim punch. So we have a nice edge, and then I'm just going to trim this so it's a little shorter and it doesn't stick out. It was easier to grab in the punch this way. I've adhered the Starburst Whisper White cardstock to my card front near the bottom, and then I've also applied a piece of sticky strip along the top edge of my Concord Crush cardstock. We're going to place this in our powder pal once again and use some champagne glass glitter. Sprinkle that on liberally. We're going to press it down so that it sticks to the sticky strip, and then shake off the excess. And it makes it look sort of like a crown. At least in my imagination it does. Adhere those to the front and add a bow. We're going to use some basic rhinestones and just line those up over here on the edge as an accent. And you get 150 of these puppies in a pack, so you can use them as much as you want and not feel guilty. Thanks for shopping at Stamping Country, and have a fabulous day.